Top 10 animes where MC is transported to another world and is strong from the start. Isekai, isekai, isekai! Don't we all just love some isekai animes where our MC is transported to another world and is super overpowered or strong from the very start? Well folks, since us weebs despise our so-called planet Earth so much, how about I let you guys in on a little secret, okay? Ready? Did you guys know that by liking the video, subscribing, and clicking on that bell icon for AniTube content uploaded straight to your YouTube feed, you may be summoned to a beautiful open world with all of your dream waifus waiting for you to give them a command that will surely keep you from getting bored? So subscribe, guys! Alright, welcome to the channel folks, and in today's video, we will be taking a look at the top 10 animes where MC is transported to another world and is strong from the start. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 10. Erada the Legend. In this fantastical land of Amawakumi, a succession ceremony occurs each 30 years to pass control of the kingdom to a female heir of the Ime clan. But 3 decades ago, the Hime clan was unable to produce a daughter and was warned that if history repeated itself, the entire clan would be purged. Now faced with the same problem in the present, the Hime clan opts to send their disguised son Arata to the ceremony instead, unaware that he'd be sent into a trap where the former princess is murdered and the boy would be framed for the crime. Meanwhile, on Earth, Hinohara suffers a similar sense of betrayal at the hands of his classmates, and after wishing he could just disappear, he and Arata switch bodies. Now, as Arata struggles to find a way to return the two to their own souls, Hinohara must try to escape capture, clear Arata's name, and fulfill the princess's last wish by exposing her killers. Number 9. Infinite Dendogram. In the year 2043, Infinite Dendogram, the world's first successful full-dive VR MMO, was released. In addition to its ability to perfectly simulate the 5 senses, along with its many other amazing features, the game promised to offer players a world full of infinite possibilities. Nearly 2 years later, soon-to-be college freshman Reiji Mukodori is finally able to buy a copy of the game and start playing. With some help from his experienced older brother, Shu, and his partner Embryo, Reiji embarks on an adventure into the world of Infinite Dendogram. Number 8. Amatsuki. Tokidoki Rikugo is a history-hating student who flunks out of his Japanese history course. His high school forces him to make up for his failed grade by attending a special museum lecture. Its star exhibit, a vast recreation of the Edo period, promises to alleviate the delinquent student's poor grades with an elaborate simulation of the Tokugawa Shogunate, the Edo Bakumatsu walking tour and exhibition. Knowing next to nothing about samurai culture or the times he's walked into, he is quickly surprised to learn the superstitious nature of Japan during the 1600s. Quickly dismissing the existence of gods and demons, he's shocked when confronted by a demon on a bridge, who attacks the unsuspecting high schooler. Saved by a mysterious swordsman named Kuchicha, he discovers that he can no longer escape the simulation at the History Museum. Meeting another swordsman named Kon Shinonome, he discovers another contemporary that he was trapped in the simulation before him. Quickly adjusting to his new home, Tokidoki must now help protect the village from demons while uncovering the mystery of both the simulation and the company that created it. Number 7. Beau Fury. I don't want to get hurt, so I'll max out my defense. After an enthusiastic invitation from her friend, Kaede Honju reluctantly agrees to try New World Online, a very popular VR MMO played by thousands of people across Japan. Naming her in-game character Maple, she sets out on her journey. As a complete novice to such games, she allocates all of her stat points into Vitality, desiring to not get hurt. With not a single point in any other stat, Maple has extraordinarily high defense, but she can't move quickly or hit hard. This doesn't end badly for her, however. Due to her high defense, Maple acquires overpowered skills such as Total Defense, Poison Immunity, and Devour. These skills, along with the incredibly powerful items she obtains, allow her to obliterate most enemies in a single hit. After only a few days of playing the game, Maple claims 3rd place in a server-wide event, gaining a reputation as a player who is both unkillable and absurdly powerful. Despite her overpowered character, Kaede has much to learn. As she progresses through the game, she meets new friends and acquaintances, helping her complete new levels and events. Through all of her adventures, she may even pick up on other crazy skills that exceed all expectations. Number 6. Bakumatsu. Renai Bakumatsu Kareshi Gaiden. The Bakumatsu was an era in which the souls of young men burned with anxiety for their country's future. Takasugi Shinsaku, a soldier of fortune from Choshu, sneaks aboard a government ship with his comrade Katsura Koguro in search of a mysterious timepiece with the power to manipulate time that he fears the government wishes to keep for themselves. Rather than allow such power to fall into the wrong hands, Takasugi plans to destroy the artifact, but having obtained it, the artifact is quickly stolen, forcing the pair to follow the mysterious thief to the seat of the government in Kyoto. However, when they arrive in the capital, they discover that the government has been overthrown and the deity Susanoo now reigns in its place. The streets of the city and the people in them are much different than Takasugi and Katsura remembered. The times may have changed, but their mission hasn't. Takasugi and Katsura resolve to reset time and save their nation from the nefarious forces trying to hijack it. Ixion Saga, Dimension Transfer. Kon is a normal teenage boy who spends his time playing an MMORPG where he is going nowhere. That is until a girl in the game asks him for help in the real world, and he agrees. Then he does go somewhere. Where, he isn't sure, but it is a fantasy setting much like the game, though nothing looks familiar. He saves a princess and her followers upon his arrival from the sky when he lands squarely upon the leader of the group threatening them. He ends up joining the princess's group as he searches for a way back to his own world. Number 4. Yuumi Mary. Yumeji Fujiwara is a seemingly average high school student, but 10 years ago, Yumeji gained the ability to see the dream auras of people around him. This ability allows Yumeji to predict what type of dreams people are likely to have next. The dreams of others may not be a mystery to Yumeji, but his own dreams have recently left him puzzled. In dream after dream, Yumeji has been pursued by an army of cats led by John Doe, who claims he needs Yumeji's body to enter the real world. These strange occurrences get stranger when Yumeji meets Nightmare Mary, a dream demon seeking to return to her own world. Using his powers, Yumeji decides to assist Mary in getting back home, but Mary's very presence in the real world means that the barrier separating dreams and reality has been broken, and not all of the dream demons intend to come to Earth peacefully. Number 3. Knights and Magic. Having died in a car accident, Tsubasa Kurata, an otaku from modern Japan, is reborn in the Primavera Kingdom, a medieval world where powerful mechs called Silhouette Knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts. Born into a noble family under the name of Ernestia Chivaria, and bestowed with prodigious magical abilities, he enrolls into Royal Lihala Academy. This school of magic trains young men and women on how to pilot Silhouette Knights, prepping them to protect the kingdom from threats, both demonic and human. Ernesti teams up with the twins named Edeltrude and Arkit Alter, with the goal to create his own Silhouette Knight one day, a feat unheard of for several centuries. Number 2. Hinata Matsuri. While reveling in the successful clinching of a prized vase for his collection, Yoshifumi Nita, a Yakuza member, is rudely interrupted when a large, peculiar capsule suddenly materializes and falls on his head. He opens the capsule to reveal a young blue-haired girl who doesn't divulge anything about herself but her name, Hina, and the fact that she possesses immense powers. As if things couldn't get any worse, she loses control and unleashes an explosion if her powers remain unused. Faced with no other choice, Nita finds himself becoming her caregiver. To let her use her powers freely, Nita asks Hina to help out with a construction deal, which goes smoothly. But while this is happening, a rival Yakuza group covertly attacks his boss. To Nita's shock, his colleagues later pin the blame on him. Tasked with attacking the rival group in retaliation, Nita steals himself and arrives at their hideout. But suddenly, Hina unexpectedly steps in and helps him wipe out the entire group. As it turns out, Hina might just become a valuable asset to Nita and his Yakuza business, provided she does not use her powers on him first. And so the strange life of this unusual duo begins. Number 1. The Eighth Son? Are you kidding me? Shingo Ichinomiya, a 25-year-old man working at a firm company, while thinking of tomorrow's busy working day, goes to sleep. However, when he woke up, he found himself in a room unknown to him and realized that he's inside a 6-year-old's body, taking over his body and mind. He soon learns from the memories of the boy that the boy was born as the youngest child of a poor noble family living in a back country. Having no administrative skill, he can't do anything to manage the vast land his family has. Fortunately, he is blessed with a very rare talent, the talent of magic. Unfortunately, while his talent could bring prosperity to his family, in this situation it only brought disaster. This is the story of the boy, Wendelin von Benno Baumeister, opening his own path in a harsh world. Alright everybody, that's going to do it, and as always, thank you guys for making it this far into the video, and I would like to thank each and every one of you amazing human beings for deciding to subscribe and being a part of this community. And if you're still watching this video and haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Come on and hit the subscribe button and join our awesome community on our way to the 50,000 subscribers. With that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you guys think of the video? Let me hear all your feedback down below, and with that being said, Anitube out.